Hey guys, so this is part 2 of my Wabbajack run, and we are just about to enter the Pelagius Wing. So, Pelagius the Mad was at one point the Emperor of all of Tamriel, as well as he was the King of Solitude. There's not really a reason why he's mad. It's not like he was inbred or anything. They just say that there's a couple stories out there. They say that Potema claims she gave him a necklace that would make him crazy, but that's just her story. And here we are. There he is. There's Pelagius the Mad, and this is Sheogorath. We just interrupt him here, and then we tell him we're here to deliver a message from his boy Denovan.
Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know. A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine.
So Sheogorath says some weird stuff because he's the Prince of Madness.
Spit it out, Mark. Actually, I do. But seriously, what's the message?
So you tell him you want to retrieve him from his vacation.
Wait! Don't tell me. Is it Molag? No.
He asks if it's Molag, Molag Bal, who's the Prince of Domination.
Wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter. But more to them. Because that's crazy. You do realize who you're dealing
I'm going to tell him he's a madman. We'll see what he says.
but only half right. I'm a mad now. You.
Let's maybe call him Anne-Marie.
If not, then call me Sheogorath, Daedric, Prince of Madness. Sure. Now that's the real question, isn't it?
I love the accent he uses in this. Such a nice one.
So, here's what I'm going to do. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Ha! Care to take a... Welcome. Now, I know the Wabbajack!
Here it comes. This is why we're doing this run, folks.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Alright, we got the Wabbajack now. So if people haven't seen the Wabbajack, I guess I can't really scroll around here, but yeah, it's got 3 different heads on it, and you just charge it and shoot, and it does a random thing. It has a random effect on somebody. So to do this mission, you have to go 3 different sides
Good choice. Well, good for me.
of Pelagius' mind, and use the Wabbajack to complete the trials.
You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius' mother was, well, let us say...
So these are apparently 2 Storm Atronachs fighting, and they say one of them is yours. The way to beat this mission is you just shoot the Wabbajack at these things, and they turn into wolves and kill your enemy for you.
Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out.
That one's done.
With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home.
So there's just 3 paths you have to do here, and all of them are kind of straightforward if you've ever done it before, but you can't really fail, I don't think. And if you do, you just respawn with the Wabbajack.
Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age.
Oh, so this is when he's having nightmares.
Is find something to wake our poor Pelagius
So
up.
you wake him up with the Wabbajack,
Terror's easy to repel,
and then you gotta shoot
but
at all the
persistent.
terrors. No? That's bizarre. Okay, maybe I didn't wake him up properly. Apparently he's afraid of a hog raven. Makes it seem like these represent things in his life, like the Hograven is represented by that girl. Flame Atronach.
Well, now
There we go.
that's something to crow about.
Now he's up. No
When
more
I
night
do something
terrors.
about, you're moving right along.
Look at that, I got some
We'll
more with
both be
Tapinella.
home in no time.
And now the final one. I think this is the confidence one. So
Ah, now this is a sad path.
we'll see what happens when we
Ages
get over here.
hated and feared many things: assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickels.
If you come over here, you can see
Keenest hatred.
Anger is beating up Pelagius. So you just shoot Anger with the Wabbajack
Can be seen here fully.
to make it small, and then you shoot Pelagius to make him big. Oh,
The self-loathing answers Pelagius' anger. Ah, but his confidence will shrink with every
Oh.
hit. You must bring the two into balance. Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself. And continue hating everyone else.
so I think I did it there. I think we're done here. And we should go talk to Sheogorath again, and he gives us the Wabbajack and tells us we're free to go. Easy as that. Very easy way to get a very cool weapon.
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the... Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate. Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are.
So once we get out of here, we're going to do a few things in Solitude, and then a bunch of stuff in Riften, and then we're going to head out to the college to get started on getting a Staff of Storm Atronach.
Go. Really? Pelagius Septim the Third. Once the mad emperor of Tamriel. Now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him.
When's he going to let me out of here?
Nah. So, they've been known to change my mind. So, well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. What trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
This guy really is crazy. Oh, here we go.
Master,
There he is.
back.
Germanin.
Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to.
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, a little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ta-ta!
Alright, cool. Completed the Mind of Madness. The Wabbajack's mine. And we're back. So we just go back to the Pelagius wing now, and we can just continue on our way. Hanging Moss. So one thing you'll notice, actually, that people always like to bring up is that the whole Pelagius wing is just run down and ruined. It's also run down and ruined from the outside, to kind of show that no one's entered it in a long time. Alright. So let's take a look at our new weapon. There it is. We'll favorite that. Put that as, I don't know, we'll put that as number 1. There we go, back into the Blue Palace. We're going to do one more thing in the Blue Palace before we leave, just to clear some things up. So this is Sibyl's room over here. So she's got a lot of ingredients in here and stuff like that. And empty soul gems and stuff. Just going to look around, see if there's anything we need to take from here before we leave. Yeah, so I'm going to take these, I'm going to steal these void salts, as well as just a couple of the empty soul gems, just so we have some. And I'm going to go talk to her and possibly buy... Actually, I'm not going to buy anything right now. We'll move on.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
So on the way out of here, we're going to go talk to Tari again. She's the lady from Radiant Raymond that we wore the clothes to the Blue Palace for. And then we're going to talk to Angeline, tell her about her daughter, and loot her shop. And then after that, we're going to head back to, head out to Riften. And in Riften, we're just going to get some speech level up and a couple things that will help us make more money when we're selling stuff if we need to. Alright, more ingredients. Alrighty, let's roll. Let me just turn on Define Tari so I can see where she's at. There we go. There she is, there's my girl.
Hello, Solana.
Huh? If you're heading to the Blue Palace,
So you can tell that Elisif loved the outfit.
great service.
And yeah,
As
easy
promised,
250.
The outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble.
Nightshade. Alright, gonna run to Angeline's shop, tell her the unfortunate news. I keep catching her when she's sitting over here.
You got Aldous to tell you something. I told her. I should just...
You just tell her Angela's
It was
dead.
brave of you to
And
come
then she,
I
thanks you
can't
for your
thank
service.
for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
I think she trains you in alchemy or something.
I hope your parents are proud of. Ah, so you're an alchemist.
I'm gonna quickly see what she has for sale. I just want to see if she has, no, she doesn't have what I need. Okay.
Don't forget me next
So now, if you notice, everything in her shop is free to take. If you ever see any of these Edar wheel cheeses, as long as they're the full wheel, you should take them just because they can make Elsewhere Fondue, which is a food item that gives you a ton of extra magicka and tons of extra magicka regeneration for a short period of time.
Ian, could you check out supplies of mandrake?
So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of the junk she's got here that's that we're good to take now. Elsirs are good to have.
I'm pretty sure I tried to buy me a drink last night.
Canis roots are expensive. You gotta be careful because some of the stuff you can't take, like you can't take these void salts here. You can just take the cheap stuff. Empty soul gem, death bell, glow dust, some slaughterfish scales. Orange dart wings are actually really useful. Alright, that's pretty much good enough. I pretty much just did that to get the a couple of the empty soul gems in here. I gotta be careful. I kicked that pot there. That could have definitely killed me. There we go. Alright. Put some random books here. Alright, let's roll. And we'll just head up to the carriage and we're gonna head to Riften. We'll be able to use our Wabbajack for the first time in combat and hopefully things go well. Hopefully we don't end up dying or anything because it could definitely happen. So we're starting to get a lot of ingredients. We're not like very high on carry weight. I think it just said we were at 82. But we'll eventually need to find a place to put all this stuff. We're probably going to get married to somebody and live in their house.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Riften, my good sir.
And we'll be off.
Home of the Thieves Guild.
If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Mead.
What do you guys prefer, Blackbriar or Haunting Brew? I don't really have a big preference. I don't usually drink a lot of the alcohol in this game, but you never know. I'm going to run over here real quick. There's a Canis root over here. It's a expensive alchemy ingredient. Alright, so... And in here, I think there's some soul piles and stuff, yeah. I just want the soul pile in these. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to what's kind of called the Broken Shrine of Zenithar. So over here, there's a Shrine of Zenithar with an enemy guarding it. And it has an Amulet of Zenithar, which will give you 10% better prices all the time. So you can kind of just run over here and get it. And then you have it for the rest of the game kind of thing. And it can be really helpful. It's always just right outside Riften. The enemy at this level is probably going to just be a Frostbite Spider. You can kind of get above it. So I'm going to save here just in case things go badly, but you can kind of just sneak above it here. And because I have the Wabbajack now... Oh, it did shock damage that time. Uh-oh. Alright, we're going to drop down a little closer to the spider. I don't want to get too close. Summon the wolf, go get him. Then he'll hold still, hopefully, so I can shoot him. Oh! I made the spider invisible. Oh. But I turned it into a sweet roll. Look, there it goes. That's hilarious. Alright. I'm gonna cruise over here. I love the Wabbajack. It's like the best weapon. So here's the Shrine of Zenithar. Hey, wait, where's the amulet? Did I blow it up? Oh, man. I hope I didn't send it flying somewhere. If I did, that's going to be really annoying. Did I already pick it up? Oh, jeez, guys. Normally there's a shrine, an amulet of Zenithar just sitting right here. Did I already grab it? Put that back on. No, and it's not sitting here. That is so bizarre. I bet you I blew it up and it went flying when I shot the first shock bolt at that spider. It's alright. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna head into Riften and do a few things before we head to the college. The Wabbajack's fun though, huh? I turned the spider into a sweet roll. That's great. The Wabbajack doesn't work on like dragons and stuff. You can't just instantly pop a dragon with the Wabbajack, unfortunately. It'd be really funny and nice if you could. Maybe I'll run up here and grab some stuff to sell, just because I missed out on the Amulet of Zenithar. So there's one thing you can do. It's like an evidence chest. You can just pick it, even if the guard's right here. I'm not even sure you have to crouch to do this, and just get some stuff to sell. And there's one of these in each of these towers. One there. Could be one over here. I'm just going to do this just to get some stuff to sell, just because I'm going to be getting a lot worse prices suddenly. See, the guard stands right there, and it doesn't even matter. Gotta be careful not to break. Oh, sorry guys, my phone sound is on, so I got a message there. Apparently I only have 5 lockpicks. I don't know what happened there. Alright, I'll take all that. Alright, that's good. That's good enough. I'm not going to do the third one. That's good. These two will be good enough. Okay, Faendal. Little elf asshole. Out of the way. Alright. Yeah, I turned off my phone sound, guys. Sorry about that. So, when you enter into Riften, they give you the old razzle-dazzle or whatever. They try to trick you into paying some enter the city tax. You kind of tell him that, you know, this is some bullshit, and he'll give you some speech. Cracks open the door. So that guy right there, that's Maul. He when you show up here, he wants to tell you, you know, to be careful in the city. You know, this is not a place for people. Blah 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 blah. So Sapphire here is giving it to this guy, giving it to Shadier about owing money because they paid for a shipment or something and it got robbed. So he owes Sapphire a bunch of money and he's all worried about it. I'm gonna dip into Hayago's bunkhouse.
Nice weapon you have there, but I don't suppose you'd consider putting it away.
So Hayaga is a worshipper of Dibella, as you can see by, which is pretty much like a bunch of prostitutes or something, or a bunch of crazy sex-loving women. So if you grab that that thing and you go to your active effects, it will give you plus 10 speechcraft. So we have 10 more speechcraft right now. So I'm gonna talk to this guy real quick, ask him what kind of trouble he's in.
I was able to work out a deal with the stable. I borrowed some gold from Sal.
So yeah, he paid for a shipment and it got stolen, so he doesn't have the money. So you tell him you could help him pay off his debt, and then you can speak to Sapphire about it. Before I go to speak to Sapphire, I'm going to talk to Snelf, who is floating in the air again, like Rayloff was earlier. So between both those things, I should have, yeah, I have like 43 speech. So I have like a lot of speech. So I can easily pass all these speech checks that I want to do in here. So the first one, I'm going to talk to Maul. We're going to do this one first. See, so I had to go around him there because he just immediately talks to you. You tell him you're not scared.
Last thing the Blackbriars need him. The Blackbriar, me, I'm Maul. I watch the street.
You tell him you're not very clean yourself. And boom, speech level up.
So what do you want to know?
I don't really care about any of that stuff. I was just passing the speech check. I'm gonna go talk to Sapphire, who should be, yeah, she should be right inside the door here.
People of Riften, heed my word.
Yeah, there's a guy I want to talk to too. Cool. So you tell Shatter you want to talk about, you tell Sapphire you want to talk about Shatter's debt.
This is really simple.
And then you tell him, you tell her, you know it's a setup. Come on, lady, you're squeezing this guy. Because she robbed his shipment that he sent, so she was trying to get, kind of trying to double dip. Alright, so I'm going to talk to Marimel. So he is the priest for the Temple of Mara. He's the one that's going to help us start getting figured out how to get married. Then you ask him, you say, hey, could I have a wedding? And he tells you...
Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
I'll tell him I'm not really.
A person who is looking for a spouse. When another person shows interest.
So he tells you have to have an amulet tomorrow. I'm just going to buy one from him. I think there's places you can get free ones, but I'm just going to do that to get it done. And then once I've picked my spouse out, I will come back and we'll get married. This is Louis Latrush. He wants us to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar for him. So this is just another speech pass, just to get me some speech experience. Just tell him it's easy quest. I'll go talk to this guy for you.
You'll be well paid for your time.
There we go. Okay. I think we're good here. Trying to keep track, make sure I get everything done properly. So started that one. Alright, I'm going to zip into... This is the Temple of Mara. Before I run in there, I'm going to grab some of the flowers over here. So, Mara is the goddess of love. And this temple actually has one of the best quests in the whole game, as far as giving you strength. It's called the Book of Love. So you talk to Dina Baloo here, and she will tell you.
What is it you seek? We are devoted to the goddess Mara. Her blessings are many. Not all to receive. Explore. Are you prepared then to the dawn shore? Mara has the village of this.
So she tells you to go to Iverstead and help a young woman with a love quarrel or something. So you do 3 quests for this lady, and she'll bless you with the Blessing of Mara, which gives you a permanent 15% magic resistance. So you cap that on top of the Breton racial bonus, and you have 40% all the time. And the total cap is 85, so having 40% all the time is pretty helpful. It adds a lot of strength to your character. Grabbing just more flowers and junk on the way through here. Bunch of lavender in here, which are hard to find. Oh, can't get in. Not hard to find, but good to have, and this is a good spot to get a quick like 8. Alright, on the barrel. Over the fence. Apparently I can't go over this fence. And I don't want to lockpick my way out because I don't have very many lockpicks. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna see if this Herald dude's over here chopping shit. Let's see if he's standing here. Yeah, he is. This guy's like one of the royalty here.
Out of my way, the son of the
You make fun of him for only having a dagger, and he tells you to go get his sword for him.
If you'd fetch my blade, thank you. Do hurry, please.
This guy's lazy as crap because the sword is literally
Until next time.
right over here. Providing I didn't miss business hours. Balamond is not here, so I might have missed business hours. Oh, okay, he's out here at 7:30.
Come to see Balamond.
Tell him you're here to get Harold's sword.
Isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop.
So we got Harold's sword. I'm gonna go like that.
Perhaps his blade will stick better.
God might get nervous. A woman
Wabbajack, Wabbajack. Alright, here's Harold. He's just about to go back inside, so good time we caught him. Tell him, here's your sword, bud.
Sweet time getting it to me. Here you go.
He gives you some random gems, I think. Yeah. So, easy money again for something really short. Alright, last thing we're going to do is we're going to run inside the Riften jail here to continue this quest here. Promises to keep. So Sibby Blackbriar is in here. Sibby's in here because... I can't remember why he's in here, actually. I think his mother threw him here, though.
You're not supposed to be down here.
You tell the guard it's cool. It's cool, bud. It's cool. I can be here. It's fine. Oh. Open the door. There we go. Opens up the door for you. What was that? I was just seeing if there was anything good to take here. Okay. So Sibby's up there in that one. I was just checking the bottom level to see if there's anything. I think there's like a gold purse somewhere here that I want. Is that a full wheel? No. See. So weird trying to find full wheels of cheese. You think that it wouldn't matter, but it does when you're using them to make the Elsewhere fondue. So here he is, Sibby Blackbriar. Tell him you're sent by Louis Latrush, and they're having this ownership problem over this horse named Frost, who's supposed to be one of the best horses in all of Skyrim. So I guess he owes this horse to Louis Latrush, and he already sold it, but he doesn't actually have it. See, it belongs to the Blackbriars, which he is one of. So we're gonna just power through this, and you're gonna tell him, you're gonna say, hey, I bet your mom would pay me, you know, or Maven, not your mom, I don't know Maven's his mom. Maven would pay me even more for this info.
Take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine. I obviously don't have anything here, but take it.
So it gives me the stash key. So inside the lodge where you go to get this horse, if you do decide to go get it, there's like a stash in there, and you have the key now to get in there. But anyways, it was just an easy speech check. That horse is better. Is a good horse though. If you guys are looking for it, you can, you get it for free. You just have to go kill some mercenary guys or some bandits. Hey, 5 lavender. That's a lot of lavender. And it's actually better than any horse you can buy in Skyrim. It has more stamina, like it can run farther distances for longer. So it's kind of cool to have. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's better than Shadowmere, actually, now that I say that. Sorry. I'm going to correct myself here. But it's definitely better than the ones you can buy. Alright, so before I leave, I'm just going to go back. I'm going to wait 12 hours and go to business hours here so I can just sell some stuff to these people. And then we will head off to Winterhold and get ready for doing the getting the Staff of Storm Atronach, which is going to be the second part of making our character sweet. So I leveled up, and we're going to go check this out and put more to Magicka. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know why this looks so weird. I don't know why my trees are like faded out like this. This is kind of weird, but yeah. I don't want a haggling too. I just was looking. All right. This guy's still floating around. I don't know if I'm having like a visual problem with the game right now. Okay.
What brings you to blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit you?
I don't really have much to sell to this guy. I'm not gonna need that.
You wish to do what I do?
No, I don't want to train any smith. Where's Medesi? Look at all that. Medesi and Grelka. About time, Grelka. Where's that filthy Argonian Medesi? Hurry. This guy's the jeweler, so, oh. I don't want to gather materials for you. So weird, none of these guys are giving me their sell screen, and it's definitely business hours. There we go. So I have a handful of gems, that's why I wanted to talk to this guy, so I could sell them to him. Oh, some more speech increase. There's my amulet of Mara, a couple of necklaces. Alright, cool. Run over and talk to Grelka. Grelka always is talking crap. The Wabbajack, she can't have that. Oh, all these fine clothes, these were automatically equipped to me when I went into the, into Sheogorath's area, I guess the Mind of Pelagius. I wondered why I had those on me. Salmon meat, huh? Found more orders. Pelagius' hip bone, check it out, guys. It's a nice one, I know, it's weird that I even have that. Okay. I put my clothes back on or everyone's gonna make fun of me for being naked. So, the Amulet of Mara for getting married actually isn't even useless because it gives me cheaper restoration spells. Alright, let's roll. I'm gonna run this way. Take the long way around, grab some more flowers and junk. I think there's... I thought there was more stuff in there. Anyways. So because I haven't been to Winterhold, I have to take the carriage again. How much money do I have? 2,000 gold. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's go here.
Take you to another. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Going to Winterhold, folks. Winterhold's not as much fun as most of the other cities. There's not a lot going on in Winterhold. So, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. But the college is, you know, obviously the place to be in Winterhold. Grab some snowberries. Yeah, you serve the Jarl. Run over here, grab some chicken's eggs. Or a chicken egg. I don't even know how a chicken's living out here. It's so cold.
What's the hurry? Where do you think you're going? God might get nervous.
Yeah, you should be nervous. I have the Wabbajack. I'll turn you into a sweet roll, you little punk. Alright. So this is Ferelda. She can challenge us and tell us we can't enter the college unless we pass a test.
Will not open. You shall not get... Oh, forgive me. Most will. This is the College of Winterhold. Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I'm going to say I want to unravel the mysteries of Aetherius.
It would seem that the college has what you seek. Not just anyone. A small test, if you will.
You can try to persuade her, but I believe you need speech of 100 to do that. So you have to take the test.
Excellent. A standard spell for one
Firebolt.
destruction magic is the fire.
I don't know Firebolt.
Well, if you think you're... Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards.
Yeah, okay, I'll just buy the spell. Give me the spell.
Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Destruction. So she just wants you to cast it at like the soul circle.
Well done.
And you're good.
I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Alrighty, so we're gonna run in here. We're gonna do a couple things before we talk to Mirabelle. I'm sorry I had to use that destruction spell too, guys. I didn't want to use any destruction in this run, but it kind of just had to be that way. So I'm gonna go talk to Mirabelle real quick, just so she makes me a member of the college. She's talking to Ancano here. He's a dork.
Welcome to the college.
Another news. Well, first you'll need these. While you're... I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, you tell you'd love to have a look around.
Follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for
So I don't think you actually have to follow her around. I think you can just buzz off here. So, yeah, so this is my room. This is like where I'd be staying. This is where all the new students stay, so I can take anything from here. Fine clothes and stuff are just like of decent value, so it's worth taking them. Alright, cool. Let me out. Okay, so we're gonna run over to the other side and gather some stuff. Okay, so in this area, your room is right here actually. So again, more alchemy ingredients and whatnot, some empty soul gems. We're gonna get the soul trap enchantment now, so we can soul trap stuff to ensure we can recharge our Wabbajack. Alrighty, so let's run upstairs. There's a bunch more alchemy ingredients upstairs. There's also a bunch of empty soul gems too, so a bunch of cool stuff in here. Let's grab all this stuff. And these barrels are kind of random. You get 4 or 5 of one random alchemy ingredient, so you always hope for something good. Frost Miriam actually aren't bad. And lavender, those aren't bad. And then in the Arcane Enchanter room over here, there's some free soul gems you can grab up. Just step in here and just see if there's a wheel of eat our cheese or anything. No, okay. Jump down here. Alright, so now we're gonna go, we actually need to look for Phineas, who is the Conjuration guy here. Yeah, this guy.
If you would, please also contain your... The summoning of undead is even... Take a look.
So, hopefully he'll just sell me the soul trap enchantment. Yeah, there you go. 244 for that thing. You can sell him back these fine boots and clothes and stuff. Try to get some of your money. Those were given to me by Mirabelle. I don't need those. And then a bunch of empty soul gems. Okay, cool. Let's go in here and chew down the book. Conjuration. We'll favorite that. And we're going to set that to, I don't know, we'll set that to 4. Alright. So we're going to go down to the Atronach Forge, which is in the Midden. The Midden is below the College of Winterhold. You go down there for a few quests. But it's not a thing that's normally talked about a lot. So you have to be really careful in here. I'm going to summon my wolf because there can be some dangerous stuff down here. I believe there's an ice wraith somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere around here there's an ice wraith. And I apologize if I die here, guys. I could definitely die here. Yeah, this ice wraith can one-shot me, so... Okay, I turned it into a Dremora. That's scary. Okay, it's back to an ice wraith. Did I hit it? Oh, I just hit it. Okay. Oh. It's not good. I'm out of, Oh, this Wabbajack run is so fun. Where is he going? Oh, I'm gonna die. God, I turned him into a Dremora again. Did I kill it? I healed it? Jeez. Oh, did I kill it finally? Oh my god, guys, that was crazy. Alright, I'm gonna quick save here just in case it is dead. Oh, I did kill it. Nice. Okay. That's the big part that's scary here. Yeah, that ice wraith is just incredibly powerful. Here we are, boys. This is the Atronach Forge. So it has some, I need these orc alchemy ingot. So it has some recipes and stuff. I'm just gonna make one thing. So the way you use this is you put stuff in the offering box, and then you pull it, and it gives you stuff. So in the offering box, we're gonna put in 1 broom. I don't know why I kept so many brooms, but we're gonna store that in there. Oh, sorry. That was weird. My computer kind of went really slow there. Run down here. We're going to throw in 1 void salts. I already had a void salt. I didn't need to steal that other one. I should have looked at that. 1 orichalcum ingot. And oh, boys. Tisk, boys. I forgot. I'm going to have to exit here and come back. I forgot to grab, buy a Greater Soul Gem from Phineas when I was up there earlier. It's embarrassing. I'm going to have to go do that right now. Sorry about that. I'll go do that really quickly. That was on my to-do list and I just completely spaced out on it. So we'll go get that done. You need to have a Greater Soul Gem. It doesn't need to be, or higher. It doesn't need to be empty, I mean full or anything. But you do need to have a Greater Soul Gem. Mirabelle. Sorry about that. But for any of you guys who have never used the Staff of Storm Atronach, prepare to be impressed. It's a very, very, very powerful item. Like the Storm Atronach is an expert level spell.
You can see me?
I'm gonna tell this guy I can't see him because I like illusion. But
Spells and incantations.
all right, do you have a Greater Soul Gem I can buy? Ooh, filled is Greater Soul. I don't want a filled one. They're a lot more expensive if they're filled.
All right then.
So we'll check a different guy. See if Finis has one that's not filled.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Darn, another one that's filled.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Alright, there's a couple more people I could buy this from. Feralda's still probably walking back from the bridge. So if Colette isn't here, or she doesn't have one, I'll
Consider restoration of balance. Good. Not that it can make life. So you wish to map?
Oh,
Take a look.
really, folks? I don't want to spend 800 gold on a soul gem here. Did Feralda come back? No. She hasn't made it back up the bridge yet. Alright, we're just going to spend the 800 gold. I'm sick of waiting.
Take a look.
894 gold. Jeez. Okay. Alright. Back down to the midden. Sorry about that, guys. This is kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Thought I had prepared well for this. Good thing is that there shouldn't be any enemies here, because there's just that one that I killed. Okay, like I was saying before, we are at the Atronach Forge. So in the offering box, let's open it up. We need to put in a broom, a void soul, a greater soul gem, and that orichalcum ore / ingot that I got. It can be an ore or an ingot, and then you just crank the pull bar, and ta-da! Staff of Storm Atronach. So like I was saying earlier when I was just about to make this, the Storm Atronach is a expert level conjuration spell. So it's incredibly powerful that you can just summon a Storm Atronach. I'm going to set this to 2, and we'll set healing to 5, I guess. So once we start flexing that, we'll be able to do lots of good stuff. So now that we have this, the next step is going to be getting ready to get married and getting our marriage done, just because being married in Skyrim is very valuable. Every day you're married, you get 100 gold from your spouse. Ooh, iron boots. I like to give you another broom if you want to make another staff. So we're going to be doing that and getting Teldrin's Arrow. It's going to be a bunch of business in Windhelm is where we're going to be going next. So I'm going to cut it off there, guys. I'll just quick save right here and I'll show you guys what the Staff of Storm Atronach can do. So normally when you summon a conjuration spell, it has like a little low of a distance. Like I can't summon my wolf that far. You can get a couple perks to make it go further. But the Staff of Storm Atronach can go all the way over there. And you know, like I said, that's an incredibly powerful thing to have on your team. Okay guys, I hope everyone liked this. I'll make another one in a little bit. Thanks, bye.